The pandemic has made everything more difficult. Getting through college is already a challenge, and then trying to launch a career seems impossible. Our Kanisha Diaz spoke with a career specialist on what to do to be ready for the workforce.
I spoke with the Career Development Services Director at Alabama A&M University, who shares the trends in employment and what those employers are looking for.
STEM is actually taking off, and computer science probably more, just what's powering, this whole conversation. And so I think we're going to continue to see an uptick in that space.
Alabama A&M Career Development Services Director Yvette Clayton says the STEM field is in high demand. However, Clayton says she's seeing less demand in other fields, which include business and education.
In the space where more retail and things like that, where customers are cutting back, we don't see as many employers in that space.
Teleworking is also expected. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, workers with higher levels of education were more likely to have teleworked based on a survey last July.
We're seeing more virtual internship opportunities, which is phenomenal because our students are kind of scattered.
Clayton suggests these skills once you've entered the workforce.
The technical skills that they're bringing from their academic preparation is going to be very important for maybe 2 or 3 years.
However, beyond technical skills, Clayton says soft and critical thinking skills are needed too.
Employers are expecting them to be able to come in, and even in a virtual space, be accountable, be a team player.
Starting tomorrow, Alabama A&M will kick off Career Preparedness Week, and Clayton says even that event is 95% virtual. Putting the Valley first, Kanisha Diaz, WZDX News.
Soon-to-be high school graduates should be preparing for college now. Alabama A&M University Career Development Services Director Yvette Clayton also encourages students to take college enrollment seriously and plan for the future. She says whether they will still be virtual this fall or not, students should think ahead.
So I wouldn't just look to the short term, to the immediate, future now. I would say, okay, where would I like to be 4 years from now? Or 5 years from now, and I need to start planning to get there now.
Clayton adds that some freshman students have taken classes on campus or online.